So I think every meal should have some kind of a hearty dish that will really warm up your stomach and makes you feel so good about yourself that you ate it. So I figure the best way would be to make the meatballs. It very easily transported in a sauce or by itself, and it's kind of easy to make. It requires some of the ingredients, quite a number of them. So let's see. We have the chopped vegetables, which is red pepper, cilantro, a little bit of the raw white onion. To make it nice and fluffy, we have a little bit of the ricotta cheese. We have also the soak-in bread that I soak in milk. A little bit of seasoning, quite a variety, because I like to steal spices from all over the world. I want to have my meatballs to taste like Indian, like Italian, like Polish even, because every culture has some kind of a different meatballs in their cuisine. And obviously you have to have some kind of a meat. So I like to go with the 90-10% of the beef and a little bit of bison. I found that it's so yummy and tasty and very lean, so it's really good for you. So we'll try to combine firstly the vegetables, and we're going to also add the ricotta cheese, and we will add soak-in bread. I found that adding a bread to meatballs make them really fluffy and dense, so you're not eating like a golf ball. As always, if you bind something together, you have to have some kind of a good binder. So in this case, it will be 1 egg and spices. And in this case, I have the traditional salt and pepper. I have a little bit of the granulated garlic, and I have the cumin and a little bit of red paprika. So we will have 1 pound of the ground beef and then a bison. So now is the best job. You have to get your fingers dirty and mix all the ingredients together, which is a fun job for me. So there we go. Oh, that's a nice muscle workout for your hands as well, if you want to call it this way. Yeah, I guess it's all good. Now we will just make the balls out of it and then fry it up in olive oil. So once you have those meat rolled up in the little balls, usually probably like a 2 bite size, I fry them in olive oil. I found them that they become really nice and crispy and have a little bit of sort of like a skin. I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil, not too much. You don't want to drown them. Crank up the heat to about a medium and let it nicely saute it. If they stick, no big deal. They're going to be nice and crispy anyway. So I'm going to cover that pan with aluminum foil, put the meatballs in the oven for about, I don't know, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Cover the whole pot nice and tight. And that doesn't have to go on the bottom heat. Medium is just as fun. And you can forget about your meatballs for about 45 minutes. So I think we are ready to take out our meatballs and the sauce from the oven. Got a little bit crisped up, so I'm going to add just a little bit of water, and since the pan is really hot, it will instantly deglaze all the spots and make the meatballs even juicier than they were. One by one, we'll transport it to a pan. Very gently, because that meat is really soft. Ready. So that's the meatball, and with a little bit of tomato sauce. Nailed it?
Don't speak
No
this.
shame, huh?